Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back. If you're new, welcome. I'm going to do a page in the Wildflower folk coloring book by Christine Karen. And this guy has been staring at me for a while. I think he's really cool. I'm going to change the page up just a teeny tiny bit, so I thought I would go ahead and get that done before we get too far into the page. Hopefully I have... not that pen. I gotta find a pen. I'm gonna use a what are these Pigma pens? Archival ink. So it says it's bleed proof. So we'll find out. Yeah, it's still not the one I want. I want a fine tip one. So I gotta find it. There we go. Okay, this one is the 03. And I'm going to change this little part down here. And as far as I can tell, he is actually holding a like a staff, and he's leaning on it. So this is like an orb in here, and then you have your stick coming down. But the stick doesn't come down very far, and I just want to add a little bit into that. I'm going to darken some lines here and then just kind of bring that line down and a line down this way. Darken that line up a little bit and then bring it down just a bit further here. It's wood, so we're just going to kind of put in some wood grain in there and make it longer on one side than the other. Shaky hands, good thing. And then we'll just bring some of these little lines up. And down into the area this direction, just so it matches with the lines I just put in. Okay, that looks a little bit better. I hope you could see what I was doing there. He also has like sleeves. And I think they should also come down a little bit more here. So we're just going to do that. And bring them up. Probably this way. I don't know. There's a piece of cloth there. We got a shoulder coming out because this arm goes this direction. This arm goes that direction. You don't really see that, but it's in here somewhere. So we're just gonna kind of add a line in here so I know where the sleeves might go. All right. Anything else I can add? I don't think so right now. Okay, we're going to get to work on some of his skin and this little staff type thing here, and then part 2 will probably go on the hat and all the rest of the stuff. So I'm going to get the camera down so we can work on his skin. Okay, I'm going to use the Copics for this. I didn't really need a piece of paper under there before, but I'm just going to add one in just in case. I don't want it to bleed over to the other one. E0000000, whatever it is. The one with 3 zeros. It's going to be the first color we go down with. And we're just going to get that kind of like all over his face. And we'll do his hands too. Okay, that will dry a lot dark or lighter. Bleh. I can speak today. We're going to bring in the 00 color. Start putting in a little bit of shadowing here. He has shadows in his hand. Just follow those markings. It'll help you out a lot. Next color, E11. This is the barley. This is the skin color set that I'm using. It's the only Copic set I have. We're going to bring in a little bit darker color for him. So we're going to go in with the E15. This is the dark suntan. Going to bring back in a lighter tone on that. Not the chisel. I don't like the chisel. They should just make markers with the soft tip. Just for me. We have a darker area here on his head. I'm sorry, I should have pulled that down. We're working more up here than we are down in the other areas. Okay, then we'll go in and put a little of this suntan on his hands at the other point. Barley. Tummy growling. That's always good. Sorry about that. E00. And the lightest color. See if we can't get that to blend just a little bit better. E00. Just darken that. We're going to bring in pencils as soon as this dries. Okay. One, we're going to bring in a darker brown color, burnt sienna. It's got a little bit of a red to it. And I'm going to work up here on his little frown lines. Okay, we're bringing a little cinnamon, I believe this is. Okay, a little bit of the light peach. Tiny bit of the Luminance Buff Titanium. Soften up the cheek parts. Give some highlights to his wrinkles here. His mouth. I'm going to give him, I think this should be darker over here. I was going to do his eyes, but his hat's going to be like a dark brown, olive green color. So is his robe's going to be kind of a green gold with some colors on it, brown. Eyes got to pop. I don't want to make them green, so blue. Kind of maybe a really light blue. Get out the light cobalt. Then sky blue. Tiny bit of a dark blue, but not really dark. What are you? Indanthrene blue, that can't I pronounce at all. A little bit of that in the corners. Back in with the light blue. And then, of course, we need the black for the eyeballs. add some Posca to that. We need to give him some kind of eyelashes. So we're going to turn the book a little bit. I'm going to sharpen this pencil. There we go. Just a couple of them here. Make sure that that is dark up here at the top. Tiny bit of blue in the whites of his eyes. I'm going to bring in the light phthalo blue. Just right in the corners here. Bring in the Holbein soft white. Blend that a little bit, add a little extra white over on this side. And then right on the base of this black I put in, I want a little white there. Could probably add that in with Posca. Highlight just right up here. Throw a little white in his hair, in his eyebrows. Gonna add a little more brown to his face, so I'm gonna bring in a little raw umber. Just here and there. A little burnt ochre here. I need to put a shadow in there. We'll go in with some burnt umber just underneath his hat. Okay. Now we got to work on his hands. Go in with the cinnamon. A little bit of the light peach. What did I use up there? Wrinkles in the hands. This is the burnt sienna. Softer there, so we'll bring back in the cinnamon. A little bit of the Holbein. Buff titanium, just soften some stuff up here. Okay, we're going to bring in Posca, I believe. If I can get to work again, be nice to me. Going to bring a little dot here on his nose to highlight that. We're going to highlight right there under his eye. Gray in his eyebrows up there. Highlight in his lip a little bit. He's got an upper lip, you can't really see it, but we'll make it look a little better when we get the hair going on there. Let that all dry. Okay, let's bring in these browns I used for this little thing here. So we'll start with the brown we used in the face first. This is the burnt sienna. Double check to make sure that was right. Okay, this ribbon kind of goes up into this area, but I'm going to kind of shadow it a little bit there. In order for this to look the same, we're going to bring in a gray. And I need to bring in a warm gray to bring down some of this shadowing. Make it grayscale. Okay, bring in a Bistre color. Green gold. Leave all these pencils out on my desk, I keep forgetting. Red, did we have red? Reddish brown out there. Go ahead and bring in the walnut brown. Kind of deepen these areas here. Crevices and cracks in the wood. I'm going to draw in some extra lines. Going to bring in some extra lines here. They're holding the sphere in, so we can bring in some branching in there. Okay, then just kind of a soft brown to go around. Nougat. Just cover up any other lines we got going there. And the burnt sienna back in here. There we go. Now we're going to do the little sphere thing, and then that'll probably be it for part one. Going to get out a yellow, a darker yellow, an orangey color. I'm just grabbing some. And that one, why not? These guys. So scoot over you guys. Our lightest color here is going to be cream, so kind of in the center. Just kind of make it like that. Then we'll bring in the cadmium dark yellow. Go on the edge of that cream that we just put down. Pull it out a little further. Leaving the cream in the center. Then we're going to go in with cadmium orange. Kind of make it round, so kind of start making it a little rounder. Bring that color up. And bring a little of that around his hand here. Okay, then the next color we're going to add in is Terracotta. That's the color I pulled out. I think I want it a little redder there, so we have a light cadmium red. I think I use this one. And the octopus had a nice color to it. We'll bring that out. Add a little more orange into that. A little of that yellow. Throw a little of that in the tree here too. And we're going to bring a little bit up here to his face. Cream. Sorry, a little tired today. Can add just a little bit up here in his cheek, because his cheek will stand out a little bit more than anything there. Maybe a little in his eye area here. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit of the orange. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit of the red. Okay, just going to rub that color around to get it anywhere else it needs to go. Boom, boom, boom. Get that off my finger. And yeah, that'll be it for today. So that's what we have so far. I'm going to do a tiny bit of work around his eyes here, just to add a little darkness on that. A little darkness over here. Tiny bit of gray on that too. Not a spring chicken here, but not terribly old. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to leave it alone now. And when we come back, we will finish up his facial hair. I'll try to get as much done as I can in the next episode. But I want to get his hair done and his hat. The little owl will be done separate in another video. Then we have to work on his robe and all these other little thingy-boppers. I hope you guys are enjoying, and I will see you in the next one. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section. I'll get to them as soon as I can. As always, I'll take a picture and leave it at the end so you don't have the blaring lights coming down on this. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye now.